Al-Qari'ah. This striking event, Al-Qari'ah, means a sudden, powerful event with a loud striking sound. It refers to the day of resurrection. Reflections and lessons. 1. Reflect on the power of the day of resurrection. 2. Reflect on the words of the Quran seriously, not casually. 3. Let the warning in the verse motivate you to do good. Mal-Qari'ah. What this striking event? This verse asks, what exactly is this striking event? It emphasizes that the listener knows the word, but not the full reality of the event. The question highlights the listener's limited understanding, increasing curiosity and fear. Reflections and lessons. 1. Avoid arrogance, remembering there is always more you don't fully understand. 2. Words have power. Use them wisely. 3. Remember the day of judgment as motivation to treat others justly. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الْقَارِعَةُ. You cannot really imagine Al-Qari'ah. The verse says, and what made you know what Al-Qari'ah is? The verse is telling you that your current knowledge and imagination are not enough to understand its true reality. It's something much greater and more shocking than you can picture. Reflections and lessons. 1. Seek knowledge but accept that some truths are only known to Allah. 2. Always think about consequences before acting or speaking. 3. The reminder that some realities are beyond human comprehension. يوم يكون الناس كالفراش المبثوث. On the day when people will be like scattered moths. The verse describes people's condition on the Al-Qari'ah event. They will be weak, fearful, and scattered everywhere, similar to moths, insects that are fragile, easily frightened, and fly chaotically. Reflections and lessons. 1. Avoid panic in moments of crisis. 2. Worldly strength and pride will disappear in the face of true calamity. 3. Seek Allah's guidance to remain firm and calm in trials. وتكون الجبال كالعهن المنفوش. And the mountains will be like carded wool. On that day the mountains, symbols of stability, strength, and firmness, were weak and fragile. They will turn into scattered wool, hollowed out and blown away by air. If mountains lose strength, imagine how weak you as a person will feel. Reflections and lessons. 1. Allah's perspective on value is different from human judgments. 2. Prepare for the day when true value is revealed beyond worldly measures. 3. What seems strong or important to people might be weak before Allah. 4. Appearances and worldly status don't guarantee worth in Allah's eyes. 5. Don't judge yourself or others by worldly power. 6. The lesson that true worth is measured by Allah's standards, not human opinion. 7. The reminder that even the most solid things, like mountains, will be fragile before Allah. فأما من ثقلت موازينه. As for he whose scales are heavy, on that day deeds will be weighed. Those whose good deeds are heavy, what their reward? Reflections and lessons. 1. Evaluate your actions regularly. 2. Never underestimate small, sincere actions. 3. Use the concept of scales to motivate continual improvement. 4. Focus on sincere intentions in all your actions. فهو في عيشة راضية. So they will be in a life of satisfaction. As a direct consequence, the person will enter a life of complete happiness, satisfaction, and contentment. Refers to the paradise. Reflections and lessons. 1. Real happiness comes from meaningful actions. 2. Focus on long-term satisfaction rather than short-term gains. 3. Remember your actions today shape your future happiness. 4. Let the idea of paradise motivate sincere deeds today. وَأَمَّا مَنْ خَفَّتْ مَوَازِينُهُ. On the day of judgment, people's deeds will be weighed on scales. This verse refers to those whose scales are light, meaning their good deeds are few, weak, or insignificant compared to their sins. The lightness also suggests their arguments and proofs for their actions are weak and unconvincing. They lack real value in the scales. Reflections and lessons. 1. Don't rely on weak excuses or arguments for your actions. 2. Strive to fill your scales with sincere faith and good deeds. 3. Worldly success doesn't guarantee heavy scales on the day of judgment. 4. Even small good deeds matter and add weight to your scales. فَأُمُّهُ هَاوِيَةٌ. The fall into the abyss. This verse means that the person whose scales are light will have hell as his home, his mother, or his origin, a deep abyss into which he will fall and find no escape. Reflections and lessons. 1. Reflect on how the proud will fall from honor to humiliation. 2. Remember and beware a deep and seemingly bottomless chasm. 3. You may fall and rise many times in this world. No problem, unlike the afterlife. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا هِيَ. The verse asks rhetorically, what can make you know what the abyss is? Meaning that no one can truly comprehend its nature or horror. Reflections and lessons. 1. Some divine realities are beyond the reach of human knowledge. 2. Allah's rhetorical style magnifies awe and reflection. 3. What lies beyond this life cannot be pictured through worldly examples. 4. True knowledge of the unseen belongs only to Allah. نار حامية. The fire beyond the imagination. This verse explains that the abyss is in fact a blazing fire. Its heat is extreme, far beyond anything known on earth. Reflections and lessons. 1. The description of hellfire inspires both fear of sin and hope for forgiveness.
2. Hell's intensity surpasses anything the human mind can imagine. 3. What seems powerful in earth like fire is weak compared to the hell fire.